there everyone. I wish you a wonderful good morning, good afternoon or good evening to wherever you are in the world at the moment. I'm sending you greetings from Germany. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm inviting you to join me today for either a champagne or a wine yoga session. We'll do a 15 to 20 minute routine that you can easily do at home. Now, I would suggest if it is morning where you are, champagne yoga is a great way to start your day. If it is around lunchtime, maybe you rather want to use a white wine, or if it is late afternoon going into evening, a red wine could be a very good choice. So, all you need for the workout is a glass. If you have a plastic glass, it can be a better option. I sadly don't, so I'm using a normal wine glass. And you can have a selection of either red or white wine, and of course the non-alcoholic option, water, or if you have some juice. It would be good to have 2 bottles with you as well. I decided to choose a very good red wine and a white wine for my workout to lead into some more strength training. Again, if you do not have wine, we can just use 2 water bottles as well. So for the warm-up, we will just place the wine on the table or on the chair next to you, and we're just going to start a normal yoga warm-up. Now, important again, I will give you easy and harder versions, and you can just choose whichever one you prefer. So I'm going to just start by standing shoulder width apart. You spread out your feet evenly, and you're just going to take a deep breath in and up, and then you exhale out to the side. And then again, you take a deep breath in and up, and exhale out. So we're going to do all the movements once without the glass, and then we're going to incorporate the glass into the movement. Which means now, with your feet shoulder width apart, you take a deep breath in, extend the arms up, and as you exhale, you sit towards the back as if you're sitting on a chair. And you just hold this pose for a little bit. Important here is that you want to make sure that your knees do not cross the toes. And you will hold, make sure the belly button is contracted, activate, remember to breathe, and then eventually you place your hands onto your knees, you extend the legs, you come into a straight back, and now slowly roll your spine all the way up, and you take a deep breath in again, and exhale out. Now, we're going to repeat this with our glass. So make sure also you have some refill options in case you run out during the workout. I'm going to stay on the side profile so it's easier to see. Remember, the glass has to remain even. So otherwise you're going to end up pouring the very valuable liquor over yourself. This means, so we take a deep breath in and up, and then you exhale and you bring the glass down to the center of your chest. Now from here, all you're going to do is inhale, and inhale the nice flavors of your wine or champagne that you have. Expand the chest, and exhale. And again, now extend the arms up, deep breath in and up. And exhale down to the center. And now on the next inhale, we come all the way up. Focus on the glass, have your eyes on the glass, and now you're coming down into the chair pose again, sitting towards the back. Make sure the glass is nice and even, and you hold here. Make sure you contract your core, keep an upright position. Now for those that are getting thirsty at this point, it's a very good point to take a sip. And then we bring the arms back up again. And now we extend the legs, put the arms forward, keep a straight position. Extend the back forward and then slowly roll the spine all the way up. Rotate your shoulders to the back and we're in a standing position. Perfect. Now from here, I'm going to ask you to stand towards the front of the mat. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up. And as you exhale, you're going to lean forward and you're going to place your glass of wine, champagne or water on the floor. And you're just going to allow your upper body to hang forwards. You can hug your arms, hold onto your elbows. Just try and relax forward, and you just shift your weight from side to side, mobilizing the spine, the hips, stretching the back of your legs. And when you're ready, we're going to place both of our hands on the ground. You can bend the knees. It can make it easier. Or straight. And from here, you're going to step back. Right foot first, followed by the left foot. And we are in a high plank. From here, you can also come onto your knees if it's too difficult. And we hold. Make sure you're breathing nice and evenly.
And then you're going to extend your buttocks up to the ceiling and draw the heels down to the ground. You can walk your hands a little bit closer, stretching out the heels at the back. Just walk them forwards. Nice and easy. And then we come to the high plank again and bring your knees down to the ground. Feet flat. And now we're going to work on our balance, which means you are going to have to extend the right arm out forward, and then to make it harder, the left leg out the back. Important, of course, do not forget the glass of wine. So we extend forward and we hold. Make sure the belly button is drawn in, your back is right, and then you can slowly bring the knee to the glass of wine and then extend forward again. And one more time, bring the knee towards the glass and extend. Now we hold, keep the leg up. While the leg is up, we take another sip. And we hold. Then we come down to the center, place the glass on the ground, and we're going to swap around opposite side. One more time. Arm goes forward, leg extends out, and from here, bring the glass towards the knee and extend forward again. Make sure you keep your hips aligned. Glass to knee and extend. Now for those of you that are brave, you can take another sip. I will have to slow down if I take more sips. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So we place the glass down on the ground, hands flat, we sit back, and we stretch forward into the child's pose. You can place your head down onto the mat, relaxing out the lower back. And you just focus on 2 or 3 nice long deep breaths here. For those that are very desperate, you can bring the glass closer so that you can at least smell the wine. And you can inhale and exhale through your glass. And then we place the glass back forward again. We slowly come up into our tabletop position. Now we tuck our toes at the back. We push our buttocks up towards the ceiling. And from here, you're going to step forward with just your left foot. Make sure you do not knock the glass. And you can turn your right foot facing towards the front and you come up to a standing position. Now with this, we have the glass on the ground. Not a problem, we will pick it up in a second. So from here, you take a deep breath in and you bring your arms out to the side. And as you exhale, allow your hip to drop down. Make sure that the knee does not overtake the toes. And we just hold, keeping the shoulders nice and open. Imagine you're growing tall. And exhale. Now we're going to take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you bring the front arm down to the inside of the leg and you reach over the top with your hand. And we hold here, make sure that shoulders stay open. And now important, do not forget the glass, which means release the bottom hand. You pick up the glass and we slowly come all the way up again. And remember to grow tall and drop the hip down. And we focus on another 2 breaths. Make sure the glass is straight. And then we're going to turn both of our feet facing forwards. The glass comes to the middle. And we take a deep breath in and up. And as you exhale, drop the glass down to the ground. And the upper body just hangs down towards the ground. You can even widen your legs a little bit if it's comfortable. And you just hold here, stretching out the back of your legs. If you want, you can take another sip. Now from here, we have to turn to the opposite side, which means now the opposite foot will point forward and the back foot still to the side. Remember, don't forget your glass. From here, we inhale up, we stand straight, and now you bend the front leg. So you want to drop your hip down again, extend forward, take a deep breath, keeping the shoulders upright, and extend a bit forward. And now on the next inhale, we again come forward. As we exhale, place the glass down.
hand on the inside of the foot, and you reach over. I'm sorry, I know I'm going out of the door, but my lounge isn't that big. I'm sorry for that. I hope you still can all see. We extend, and again, remember, release the hand, don't forget the glass. And we come up to a standing position again. One more time. Drop the hip down, extend the arms out. Deep breath in and out. And then we bring both feet pointing forward, and you slowly walk your feet together to a shoulder width position. Now for the next position, we're going to use a lot of balance. So the important thing is, if you don't feel comfortable, you can put the glass down. Otherwise, we keep the glass in our hands. And we're going to do single leg exercises, which means keep the hand in the left, keep the glass in the left hand. The right foot is going to come up. You can either put your foot with the toes on the ground and the heel on the calf. You can bring it to the calf, or you can bring it even higher up to the inner thigh. Whatever is comfortable, your hips stay aligned. Now from here, either you just stand simply like this, focus on keeping your foot flat on the ground and keep your balance. Those that want to challenge themselves, extend the arms up and look up to the ceiling. And here you just keep 2 or 3 breaths. Now you will see, depending on how much wine you drank, it may be easier or harder for some of you. And we just hold. Focus on your balance. Take another deep breath in. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you can close your eyes for a little while and it will get much harder. And then we come down to the center. Now from here, important, do not release the right leg to the ground. I'm going to move to the side. You keep the leg up. And now from here, you're going to extend the foot out to the back. Keep your glass in position. You can take a sip if you feel like it. We hold the glass, and then to make it even harder, extend forward. And you keep your leg out, and you keep the balance. Make sure you keep nice and straight. And then we slowly come back to the center, and now you can place the foot down on the ground. Perfect. Now we have to do it with the other side. So again, remember, either just the toe and the heel to the calf, or you can bring it all the way up to the center of the thigh. Make sure you stand nice and tall. And then if you want to challenge yourself, extend the arms all the way up. And focus on your balance. Make sure that you have your foot flat on the ground. Don't cramp your toes up, don't pull the shoulders up. Keep relaxed. And keep the wine glass at level. And we hold. Deep breath in and exhale. And again, the same thing now. We release the foot, but we do not put it down. All I'm going to ask you to do is extend it to the back. Come forward. Those that want to make it harder, extend out to the front and you hold. Keeping both hips aligned. Make sure you activate your core. Keeping straight. Don't forget to breathe. And then we slowly come to the center. Place both feet on the ground. And take a deep breath in and up. And exhale, pushing out to the side again. One more time, deep breath in and up. And exhale out to the side. Now, one of the last exercises we're going to do to challenge you. You can see how easy or hard it is for you. All I'm going to ask you to do is either you cross your legs over or you tuck your toes behind your foot. So you tuck your right leg around your left and the toes go around the back. Now, if you struggle with balance, I highly suggest you do not do that with the glass of wine. What you want to do is you want to cross your arms over and reach through and you just hold. So you keep yourself twisted. If you're really good, you can try and take a sip. I'm not going to risk it. Opa! So you just hold. Make sure you breathe. And then you slowly release again. Come down to the ground. This is the test now to see if you've drank too much or not. If it's easy, you should have had bigger sips while we wait at it. Opposite side. You want to twist around and you hold. Keep it nice and twisted. I think I had too much. Whoa. Just focus on your breathing. Keep it stable. And then we release and we come down to the center. Now we just finish it off with the last 3 deep, nice breaths, going all the way up. And bring your hands down to the center of your chest as you exhale. Swap the glass into the other hand. Deep breath in and up. And exhale down. And one last one, all the way up. Look up to the ceiling, grow tall, and exhale to the center of your chest. Which brings us to the end of a nice, simple, complex routine that you can do at home with your glass of wine, with your champagne. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will make sure that the next workout we do, we incorporate the bottles of wine too. It might be a bit of a heavier workout, but we'll work on that. And I wish you all a wonderful day and I hope you had fun. Thank you.